July 27th, 2024. Yeah, I'm remembering a website we had here in Anacortes that was quite interesting. It was a barter system, and what you would do is people would post, they need, in fact, I could use it right now. Um, you know, they might post saying, I need yard work done, blah, blah, blah. And working people that wanted to do the work could step up and say, yeah, I'll do that. And when you do gigs like that, you earn points. In our cases, there'll be tokens. So the idea would fit very well with Web3. Um, but you say, yeah, I'll do that. So you get some tokens. And then you can take those tokens and say, and I need house cleaning done. Anyone want to do house cleaning in exchange for tokens? Um, and so it goes. And so you get kind of its own economy and stuff. IRS hates it because IRS doesn't understand barter at all, um, and its place in the world. I think if people weren't able to, at least a certain amount of the population are allowed to barter, because it's typically an alternative for not having cash around, not having currency around to spend money. Pay someone $100 to do it or something, but they can provide work. Um, so that could be a very viable system and very powerful local wise. Again, why would we not do it? Because I'd want it for our own use too. But is because we got too much else to do, and it's not a good system to intend to make cash off of, right? To make money off of. Though again, through the magic of tokenization, we can monetize such things because that's what we want to do. We want to mint tokens and put them to use, which gives them value, right? So, okay, let's pursue that a little bit. So you got a closed system here of like a town like Anacortes, and people can say, I need work done, and I'm willing to do that work, but I need work done, and I'm willing to do that work. Um, but using the tokens, we can also sell those in the exchanges in the marketplaces, right? And such a model can be cloned to any town or city or anything. And so if we use the same token, yeah, people may say, yeah, I need work done, but I can't barter work. I'm not capable of doing much work. And so go buy the token. Go to the exchange and buy 1,000 tokens. Now you've got the tokens to use when you say, oh, yeah, I need my lawn mowed, and I'll pay 2 tokens for it or whatever, right? Now we've just created value. We've just created a reason why people would want to buy and sell our token, right? There you go. Because part of the process when people say, okay, I've got tokens to spend and I've got work I need done, I got this, and this, and I'm willing to pay this, and this. Um, we get some. Again, the new monetization model, because we implement with smart contracts. And as part of uh, SOP, that darn SOP, we scrape off some. So simply by, see, that's how we can monetize the system. Simply by setting up the system and turning it on, um, if people are bartering our token back and forth, we get a little bit of the tokens. And so, yeah, it's a trickle, but I foresee trickles turning into waterfalls of income. So yeah, we can monetize just about anything. I talked about vintage print ads as a collectible, and it would fit RWA, real world assets, very well, in that we can sell ownership of our vintage print ads that they would normally buy on eBay, and we ship it to them. They can get the ownership of the vintage print ad by buying the NFT, and part of the agreement with that is you own this now, and you can be comfortable that you own this now. And if you want us to send it to you, it's all built into the smart contract, right? Yeah, well, I want to put it up on the wall. Please send it to me. No problem. They're very thin, very small, and that wouldn't be very expensive, and we've still made the sale, right? Um, ooh, wow! If they decide to sell the NFT, though, we'd have to work that out. Um, because we can't guarantee that they would honor um, like we would. So we become stewards. They buy the NFT, we become stewards, and the collectible, the item is very thin, very light. In fact, the biggest problem is that their archival bags are slippery, and you try to stack like 40 of them or something. And they're like trying to manage cats, they're trying to go all over the place. But, put it in a box and easy to look through. But again, yeah, even a box like this, and we could store hundreds of them probably. So, so we can do that. We can do that with anything, but like a boat or something. Okay, you want us to ship the boat to you? Yeah. Um, so this could work very well, very, very well. And again, it's another one of those product offerings which we can manufacture and produce the RWA NFT, and uh, and it's very feasible, very feasible. And it's the kind of pseudo passive business that we can just get it up and running, and it's a very small part of our maintenance systems maintenance. Yeah, if you're going to take on that responsibility of stewardship, you'd better be able to store them safely too. That is, humidity, sunlight, theft, whatever isn't going to impact it. We want to reward our fan base and such. Yeah, so you've bought one of our NFTs. Surprise! You got another one of our NFTs for free, just as customer appreciation week or whatever, right? Yeah. So we could have a monthly thing along with the minting that says, yeah, each month we get, well, that'll be part of a project plan for a mint run. You know, 10% of it's reserved for this kind of stuff. Just we intend to just give it to our loyal customers. So, and yeah, kind of like a sweepstakes or contest or something. You can do a shared pool kind of thing where we need to have mastery of liquidity pools and tokenization. It's where the money's at. Fractional shares, fractional ownership could be very, very big. This could be used in a kind of a charity sense or whatever. Say there's a autistic group home we want to support and help them with funding. people can buy a fractional amount of that group home. You can actually own some of that's what it's backed by. That we spend 6 million on getting a group home and set up, and we get that 6 million by creating a token for it and selling it. And why will people buy them? Because of fractional ownership, you can get very small, very granular. Um, saying, yeah, okay, one of these tokens represents 100,000 stake or share or whatever of ownership. Part of the thing, I mean, hell, fiat currency is just, uh, I don't want to call it an asset. Fiat currency is not an asset. I mean, you want to squeal about all this cryptocurrency not being real assets. Well, hello, wake up. The US dollar isn't an asset. It's just an IOU you won't be allowed to cash. Um, but yeah, so where do you get this? Okay, there's two things happening. One is it's a new way to donate. You're going to donate anyhow. I mean, that's how I got like Lincoln Project merch and stuff. It's because in fact, I had already donated a couple $100 or something. So I got a hold of them and said, hey, now I'm going to donate some more, but I'm going to put it towards merch. So I get something out of it and you get the donation I would have done anyhow. Um, they wouldn't go for it, I don't think. but so what? I was ignorant and stuff. That's the point. Now donators get something, even if it's recognition or whatever. Um, better bounce.